In this episode we raced the 2023 Lake Michigan Clipper Cup, but first here is a recap of us getting to the start of the race. But everyone, you know Rick, right?
Yep.
From last year, from the Clipper Cup.
Yep.
And then this is Patrick.
I'm the new guy.
Yeah. So Patrick's joined our team for this race and possibly other races in the future. So we'll work it out.
Yep.
And yeah, came across to Michigan last night. Weather was good all the way across. It seems to be a bit windier today, judging by the waves further that way, which I'll show you as I spin the camera around in a minute.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, so should be good tomorrow.
Yep.
It's the morning of the Clipper Cup. Probably drank too much last night, but should be a good race. Look at the sun rising behind us. It's pretty awesome. I dropped my phone, so there's a crack in the camera, which is what the thing is above my forehead.
We didn't get footage from the very start of the race or get time to introduce Jay, who had come over on Lake Express late the night before. We were in the first start and we got away well. So we're on the Clipper Cup race today. This is Windborne, and last night when we were in the bar, the crew of Windborne came and talked to us. One of them said he was a subscriber, the captain. So I thought I'd drop this on YouTube so you can pick it up. All right, have a good race. Abby Marie was starting to pull away while Windborne was staying with us. By this point, we were about 2 hours into the race. The wind had picked up and was over 20 knots now. Some boats had dropped their spinnakers and the field was spreading out. We were averaging around 8 knots. For about 30 minutes, we were protecting our wind as Windborne attempted to move in behind us, but then we moved further north and created some space between us. The wind was getting stronger, it was getting hard to hold course, so we decided to reef. we reefed. The boat was far easier to handle, but we lost some time during the reefing and had dropped from first place to third in our division. There was a storm on the horizon. And then the storm came. After the storm, the skies turned blue and the wind dropped a little, so we shook out the reef. We were 20 miles outside Port Washington. Right about now, I see a DSC man overboard alert on the chart plotter that appears to be 0.19 nautical miles off our port bow. The team springs into action and starts looking overboard. I get on the radio and contact the boat that's closest to the signal. We asked them if they've lost something overboard. They said no. We told them what we had seen and they said it wasn't them. The crew were focused on looking for a casualty in the water, and I contacted the Coast Guard and reported the incident, giving them the MMSI of the MOB device. A few minutes later, the boat I had talked to said they had accidentally activated their DSC emergency alert button and confirmed it was a false alarm. The incident went on for about 20 minutes, and afterwards the team were clearly tired from the adrenaline released. It was very quiet for the next hour or so. Towards the end of the race, the wind started to drop, and we had caught up and passed Windborne, putting us back in second place. We were closing in on Amazing Grace. She is the middle boat in front of us. Finished the race in 10 hours, 30 minutes and 49 seconds, which is 2 minutes, 16 seconds behind Amazing Grace, which meant we won our division on corrected time by 1 minute, 5 seconds. We also had the third fastest corrected time of the event. These guys look like a pair of winners.
Right. At least third placers.
So it's the day after the race, and it looks like we came first. We're going to go pick up our trophy, but Patrick has got to leave early, so he's heading out. So yeah, it's been good sailing with you, and we'll see you back in a while.
Yeah. Cheers. Cheers. Team Après.
Yeah.
Ooh. Nice job, guys.
Most of us have finished the race in record time, and it sure has been a lot of fun. I hope everybody will enjoy all that Port Washington has to offer and enjoy our little program we're going to have here. Beautiful day we've been blessed with. And in first place in the Jim and May, Après.
One last picture.
Take advantage of the poker run. It's a lot of fun. You don't have to drink at every location, but we've got 10 of them. Best poker hand at the end wins.
You got rascal, that rascal!
So the sailors invaded Moonlight Tavern in Port Washington. So Rick and I are leaving Port Washington after the Clipper Cup, and the city of Port Washington has decided to sound the bells for us. So that's awesome. Thank you, Port Washington. It's been great. Been a good weekend. And we'll see you soon.